Today we feature the second principle from Tony Robbins Unshakeable. Focus on avoiding losses rather than earning big gains, and know that the market is unpredictable. So it's good to start early, as we said in the previous podcast. But how do you recognise a good investment from a bad one? To help us in these tasks, expert investors have what they call the core 4 principles. The first is to focus on how not to lose money, rather than how to make it. Obviously, no one wants to lose money, but if you're going to invest, you're going to have to risk taking a loss. And that means you have to understand how difficult it can be to earn back money that's been lost on an investment. So, let's say you invest 1,000 and lose 50%, leaving you 500. You might think that turning around and make 50% gain will get you back to where you started, but that 50% will actually only get you halfway there, since 50% gain on your remaining 500 will only earn you 250, giving you a total of 750. To get back where you started, you have to earn 100% of your remaining investment. This is why you should prefer safer investment options that have a limited downside. Another guideline for avoiding losses is remembering that literally no one can predict the financial markets. Even the most experienced and celebrated investors make mistakes. So take Ray Dalio, the creator of the renowned investment firm Bridgewater Associates. Is considered a superstar of the stock market. But back in 1971, he learned that no one for certain can predict what the future holds. That year, President Nixon had taken the United States off the gold standard, a move that resulted in the value of the dollar plummeting. Everyone, including Dalio, expected the stock market to take a tumble as well, but it didn't. It soared, and from that moment, Dalio knew that it was impossible to ever predict anything with absolute certainty. This is why all the experts know how to avoid losses. They also need to make investments that are robust in the face of unexpected market events. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget. Rule number 1. A quote from Warren Buffett.